Hi everybody, my name is Kunle Pelemo. You can call me KP. I'm asking you to join me every Friday, 5:30 p.m. GMT on the MHAASP show right here on MZ Radio London. It's a show where we talk about mental health and suicide prevention. Set a reminder for that. And just before I go, I want to let you know I care about your mental health. And you know what? Stick around
it's
right here on the
edition
station.
Of the
Don't go nowhere.
Here we go again. Let me officially welcome you wherever you are listening to this show. I want to sincerely thank you for joining us. I'm your host, to some your man, to some your boy, your friend and brother. What else? Kunle Pelemo is my name. You can call me KP, and I'm in the building right now for mental health and suicide prevention related discussion. Don't forget, we are reaching you live on MZ Radio London and AP Radio UK. Touch not the dial. Last week we started the series Mental Health and Family Living, and we actually discussed the anatomy of a man's mental health. You can catch up the past series on our YouTube page, so go subscribe now. The major highlight last week was toxic masculinity attitudes. We observed some of them according to the Skill Collective Mental Health Toolbox. And let me quickly go over the 4 important ones that we mentioned. Number 1 of those toxic masculinity attitude for our men. Number 1, thou must be self-sufficient. Number 2, thou shalt act tough. Number 3, thou shalt conform to rigid masculine roles. And number 4, real men want to have sex with multiple partners and will not refuse sex. These are some of the harmful beliefs that have shaped some of our men, thereby hurting their mental health in one way or the other. I'll take us into the Bible, yes, today, to really teach a lesson from a very strong man that deserves commendation more than is given. I will relate that to the topic at hand, and then we will learn 1 or 2 things from there. But I am not going to reveal who that man is before this musical break. Join me after this musical break and know who I am talking of. This is the song of Seun Awolola, and this one is titled Worthy. Join me after this break. I'll be back shortly.
To be praised, Lord, you're worthy to be praised. You are worthy, you're so worthy, Lord, you're worthy to be praised. Lord, you're worthy to be praised. Oh Lord, you're worthy to be praised. You are worthy, you're so worthy, Lord, you're worthy to be praised. Everybody sing now. You're worthy to be praised. Come on, say, Lord, you're worthy. You're worthy to be praised. You are worthy. You're so worthy. Lord, you're worthy to be praised. Come on, everybody, say it with me now, Lord. You're worthy to be praised. How many people know our God is worthy? Yeah. You're worthy to be praised. Oh,
best radio station. MZ Radio London. Station on the hill.
Welcome back to the MHAASP show with KP on MZ Radio London and AP Radio UK. I'm glad you're still there listening. That was a song of Wole Awolola, and that one was titled Worthy. That was a powerful song. I mean, it's something that we should listen to. So, welcome back. If you are just joining us, this is the MHAASP show with KP, the show where we talk about mental health and suicide prevention. And like I keep saying, we are live on MZ Radio London and AP Radio UK. Before we went on that break, I said I was going to talk about a man, and I'm going to relate that to the topic at hand, where we are talking about the anatomy of a man's mental health. And I said this is a lesson that is picked from the Bible. The reason is because the Bible is such a complete book that we can learn any lesson of life, be it science, be it any other thing, biology or anything that you can talk about. There is definitely a lesson to learn from the Bible. So I want to pick a man and then use it to relate to our day-to-day men of nowadays and see what we can learn about this particular man. I want to talk about a man in the book of Judges. It's a story we're all familiar with. I mean, the book of Judges chapter 4. That's the story of Deborah, who was mightily used as a judge in Israel then. A certain man, a warrior, and a commander caught my attention in the story as well. The man's name is Barak. His name means lightning. I mean, that is a flash of light produced by short duration, high voltage discharge of electricity within the cloud. Whenever it wants to rain, sometimes there will be lightning, and once you see lightning, then you expect thunder, because the two move together and they come at the same time. But because lightning is faster than, light is faster than sound, then we see lightning, and then a few seconds later, then we will hear thunder. So I'm sure maybe it is because of this man called Barak was named that name, how fast he is, how strong he is, how electrifying he is. And he became a commander in Israel at that point in time. But that time happened to be the time they were subdued by a king, Jabin, in Canaan, through his own commander called Sisera, and the children of Israel were totally subdued. They were suffering, but God wanted to deliver them, and Deborah was the judge during that period. And we so much, heard how brave and how great Deborah was in that story. But this man caught my attention because when God wanted to deliver them, he called on Barak to come over, and Deborah called on him and told him that God wants to deliver the particular king that is tormenting Israel into your hands. And then you have to go up and go to that battle, raise 10,000 armies and go there and defeat the man. But this man, as strong as he was, as strong and lightning, as powerful, he's a commander, he's a warrior, but he told Deborah point blank, and I really like the humility. I like, the openness. And he said, if you will go with me, I will go. If you will not go with me, I will not go. A commander talking to a lady, talking to a woman. And we have men of nowadays who are so proud that they could not even open up to their wives. And it is killing their mental health. It is killing them. I wish I could have time to talk a lot about this man called Barak. He is one of the greatest men, because it takes a great man to submit that attitude, to submit his greatness, to submit is that warrior attitude, his warriorness, if there is any word like that, to submit that strength of his to that of a woman at that particular time. God had even told him that you are going to go and win this battle. But he said, if you do not go with me, we're looking forward to seeing men who will come up and walk up to their wives and tell their wives that I am at a dead end. I'm at a crossroad. I don't know what I can do now. Can you advise me? And you put up that strong mentality that a man is supposed to have. And you put off that kind of nature that the society has built a man to be. A man that has to be strong always. A man that does not have to show emotions, that does not have to show that he is down, or that does not have to show people that he doesn't know what to do. All these things are harmful to a man's mental health. And that is why we need to keep this conversation going. That no matter how strong you are, don't look down on people God surrounds you with. They are there to help you. A great man is that man who is happy when his wife is on the spotlight as well. Because we are all created to help one another. And that's what we are trying as much as possible to put across to our men out there in order to help them mentally. And this is the series, Mental Health and Family Living. It's such a good thing to have you. And by next week, we will talk about the anatomy of a woman's mental health as well. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you will have learned one or two things from this series. And I really want to appreciate you. I want to thank my producer, Mr. Soji Harmony on MZ Radio London and O Fields on AP Radio UK. Thank you so much. And to everybody who is listening out there, you are our champion. Without you, we will not be having what we're doing right there. Thank you so much. Like, come your way next week. My name is Kunle Pelemo, and I will leave you with a song of my friend and brother, O Fields. And this one is titled, Use Me. Lord, use me. Yeah.
My life to you, oh Lord, I rededicate my life to you, my God.
I rededicate my life to you, oh Lord. I rededicate my life to you, my God.
My body, mind, and soul.